Anything else to talk about?
Yeah, I'm going to briefly talk about Grow Up,
Grow Up.
which is a sequel to another game, which is, as far as I can tell, identical, which I haven't played. But you are this little robot-y thing, which is on a spaceship, which gets destroyed, and you get knocked down onto this moon. Okay. And then you have this basically a 3D open-world platformer to get all the bits together and restore your AI and chip.
Okay, sounds interesting.
It's got interesting mechanics, like you climb by the left and right trigger on the controller.
Oh, what? Hand over
hand, which is really nice. And you spend your time doing things like you scan the DNA of a tree, and then you can create a new tree. And so the first one you find is a bounce tree.
Okay.
A little bounce mushroom. And so you can then use that to get higher levels. And basically you're trying to get higher and higher and higher. So you can find a big mushroomy thing that you can climb up, and it progresses from there. With general, you just get higher and higher in the map. And it's interesting.
Sounds like a fun idea.
I've got this nagging feeling, not having played the first one, which was Grow Home, I think it was called. Not having played the first one, it puts you into this world and then tells you to get on with it. And it is incredibly sparse on telling you what to do. Like, go here next, you can do this next. And so I spent an awful lot of time trying to get between floating islands, which I don't think I could do at that stage. It just wasn't clear, and it got very frustrating quite quickly because of it.
So sort of the game itself, the sort of puzzle of it is finding out what to do rather than here is the puzzle, now do
and
it.
The problem with it being a big open world thing is, if I decide that, actually I need to be on that side of the map now, that's a long trek to get to that bit, and it's going to take minutes to get there, and that sucks out the energy that I've got to that point on, I'm doing quite well up to this point.
Sort of travel as a sort of fake gameplay extension.
I can't help but feel that if it was a linear level, then I would have got a lot further in the game than I have at the moment.
Well,
because I keep playing it for a bit and thinking, but now, I can't be asked.
Well, I suppose there's a difference between something like Portal, where you got your puzzle rooms, which are just bang, 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 here's the puzzle, here's the puzzle, here's the puzzle, and then, stuff changes as you go. But where compared to, I don't know, I can't think of any specific examples, but if the puzzles are scattered across a massive continent map and it's pretending to be a world with a narrative and a story, some Far Cry type thing or whatever, I mean, which is the purer experience? If you're there for the puzzles, you just want puzzle, and you're not necessarily even wanting three-dimensional logical spaces to connect them together, like the lifts between levels in Portal. You just want puzzle.
Well, the lifts between levels in Portal were loading screens.
Loading screens, yeah, exactly. But it depends what you're after. A world with puzzles in it, or
I've seen some
puzzles.
bits of the previous game, and it shows large trees growing up while you hold on to them and things. So I know that that's something that will probably happen later on, but getting from, look, I've made a mushroom, to having that ability, which I think I know where it is, but being able to get there, it just...
Is that what you signed up for?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know what I signed up for. And at the start, it didn't make it clear what I had signed up for. And so it's just a little bit too... It's lacking something in the whole focus.
Wasn't there some of the problem with No Man's Sky is that it just dumps you... You have do you want the tutorial, yes or no? And the tutorial turns out to be the whole story.
Yeah.
Whereas the no, I don't want the tutorial option turns out to be the, all right, well, we're not going to tell you anything at all, off you go.
It's very similar to the whole No Man's Sky problem, which was, in essence, the whole... don't know what you're here for. And No Man's Sky was sold on the vagacies of what you were there for. And like, it could be a big thing. You get to the centre of the universe. It's going to be great. And when you get there, it's going to be brilliant. Well, you could be inside the box. You get to the middle of the box, you become something massive. And then, of course, it turned out to be... go back to start.
Well, I mean, that kind of vagueness can often be used cynically to cover up the fact that there is no substance, but it sounds like this has substance.
It does. I mean, I've only got so far into it because I got frustrated and I need to go back and, in a better frame of mind, give it a proper go. But it's just...
I find going away and then coming back cold on that kind of thing helps a lot. You sort of come back after like a couple of days not playing it and immediately go, yes,
What it's done is I think it has screwed up the opening to such an extent where it really does make me feel that if I haven't played the first game, then I just don't know what to do.
Is that you? Do we need tutorials now?
Well,
can we not figure out this stuff for ourselves? Because back in the day, Spectrum days and whatever,
Yeah,
Amiga
back in the
days,
day on the Spectrum day,
you'd be dumped in the middle of something like that and expected
yeah,
to find
but your
it out for
options
yourself.
would be to walk left or walk right, not here's an entire map for you to
I
jump
suppose,
off.
yeah. The possible permutations you could work through were much more limited.
Yeah,
whereas in the
even
modern
when
open
back in the
world-
day you say that it didn't tell you what to do,
Yeah.
it was because walk right, pick up the thing was the thing.
They didn't tell you what to do because there were only usually
Yeah.
about 4 things to do, yeah.
Yeah, it just feels
Yeah.
like a massive lost opportunity at the start.
So if you're going to have ultimate freedom of an open world sandbox type of thing, then you need to start putting signposts in. Because,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Look at what Ubisoft do. Look at a Far Cry game. The way that does it.
yeah, we mock the map and the towers and
But-
everything, but that does help.
That they have got down pat. You're in this world. These are all the things you can do. We're going to introduce them to you in an interesting way. By the way, you're meant to be doing this. Get on with it. Have fun.
Yeah, yeah. And here's the big special icon that you can go and visit
Yeah.
if you want some more story delivered.
And it may well be the fact that you see that and think, oh, can't be asked for any of this.
Well, you look at
But-
that and you see the same everywhere.
Yeah,
But,
but you can't criticise them for telling you what you've got yourself in for.
Everyone
'cause they've
does it
done
because it works, yeah.
Yeah.
And you think some better hand-holding, I suppose,
Yeah.
tutorial, whatever.
Yeah, I think
signposting.
I should go play the first one and then come back to the sequel.
Maybe that's it. Maybe the first one is
It
required
could,
reading.
yeah, it could be that the sequel
Which
is
is not great
not as
anyway.
good as the first one, and it could just be that.
Yeah.
Because people said an awful lot of good stuff about the first one, and I don't think I heard as much about
You should
the
dig
sequel.
out the first one and give that a go
Yeah.
and see if
So I
that
think
changes
I will,
your opinion.
I think I will do that.
Okay.